In addition to endurance products and the pre-workouts that we've talked about today, I understand you also have, as part of the GenXlabs line, some diet pills. Can you tell us what those are intended to do and give us some examples of the products that you carry in that line?
Well, every company has pre-workouts and every company has diet. I mean, that's what we want. We want diet pills and we want pre-workout pills. But the difference between diet pills, and they've been around actually longer than I've been around.
Since the beginning of time.
The beginning of time. But diet pills, a lot of people will think that the more their heart rate goes, the more amped they are, the more calories they're burning. And that can be true, but it's not always the best way. Whenever you get your heart rate going at a higher rate, what happens is it takes from the adrenal gland, which is your stress hormone gland. So diet pills, the stronger they are, can get you more irritable, more grouchy. In other words, men and women both are going to be PMSing 30 days out of the month. And that's not what we want. I like it when men PMS, but you have to, with today's world, and you have a stressful job, you have bills to pay, you're worried about getting fired, you're worried about your paycheck being cut. All of these stress factors that we have, we don't need to add on to that by taking high, strong stimulants. We have three weight loss products, and they're called the Lean Team. And what they provide is they provide fat burning in three different ways. You have the stimulant that increases your heart rate, that also curbs your appetite and burns more calories. And in order to lose weight, I mean, honestly, there is no magic pill. You have to burn more calories than what you're putting in. And that's why exercise is so important. But sometimes you can't exercise to burn all the calories that you're putting in. So that's where your stimulant products like the Lean 700 will come in hand. They will help you burn more calories. They will keep you the cravings of all of that junk food, because when you get hungry and you allow yourself to get hungry is when your mind takes control and you always start saying, I want chocolate, I want a piece of cake. But if you feed your body, the body is going to be satisfied. If you need something that's sweet, if you eat an orange, it's sometimes going to take the place of that Snickers bar. I mean, and a lot of people don't quite understand that, but sugar is sugar. But what the Lean 700 will do is it will make you burn a little bit more calories. It's mild. We're not putting a whole lot of caffeine and a whole lot of stimulants in it. So the difference between the Lean 700 and other diet products out there would be kind of like the difference between a high intensity jog and a power walk. You can do a power walk and you can go a lot longer than doing a high intensity running. So that would be what I wanted to come with when I designed a stimulant weight loss product. And then once you have and you're burning more calories, if you don't soften up your fat tissues, your body will burn muscle tissue first. Then it will go to fat tissues, because fat tissues are actually a lot more harder to burn than muscle tissue. So the Lean X4 is a product that will help soften up the fat tissues. So now when you go and do your aerobics or your training, or when you're taking your Lean 700, your body, the fat tissues will be a lot more softer. So then the body will say, hey, this fat is pretty easy to burn. Let's pick on the fat instead of the muscle tissue.
That's what we want to do.
That's what we want to do. And because you don't feel the Lean X4, a lot of people are everything is in their mind. I don't feel this, so it's not working. But again, if your body has a lot of fat tissue and if that fat tissue is strong, your body will burn muscle tissue versus fat tissue. Now the third product is the Lean Cream. And the Lean Cream has an item in there that Dr. Oz has talked about and has been around for 20 years. I've had it for 20 years. And it's called the amiophylline. And the amiophylline is an asthma drug that will go in there and dilate the area. And what I talked about earlier with if you keep the fat strong, your body will burn more muscle. The amliophylline will go in there and soften up the fat tissue. It's you can apply it to your fatty areas. And a lot of people will say, well, God, if I had a tub, I would just soak in it. But it doesn't work that way. Again, in order to burn fat, you have to do your cardio. You have to burn fat. So the lean cream would just be a great additive to people that exercise that have this little area, this here and there, and that they want to burn. You apply it topically, and it will go into that area and dilate the area, so your body can burn that area, that specific area, a lot more easier.
And what woman out there does not have little areas that she wants to burn?
Everybody has a lot of areas, men or women.
That's true. I should speak for the men as well. So the lean team is meant to work together. You can take these products together.
You can take them together or you can take them separate. A lot of people that have high blood pressure or medical conditions, they shouldn't be taking a stimulant. So they can take the Lean X4 or they can actually do the Lean Cream.
And I have to just give a little testimony here because I have used the Lean X4 and the Lean Cream. Yes, I'm admitting that because I have my areas as well. And I love both products. And I shared with you, Christina, that I'm not a person that tends to respond well to stimulants anyway, but I have loved the Lean X4 as far as I do feel that it helps with some focus. And it has helped me to get through my workouts a little bit better for that reason. I have also used your pre-post workout as well in conjunction with the Lean X4. And yes, I love the Lean Cream. I'm just going to say that. So I think you all need to try out the Lean Team. All of them, or whichever one or two products might meet your needs. There's something for everybody, and you can customize it, as with everything else in your line, to meet your individual fitness goals. So check it out, people.